Peace to the 12. All right, so this video's ain't gonna be too long. It's gonna be addressing the concept of black, man, and why we don't subscribe to it. All right, let's start with 2 Corinthians 2:11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. All right. What devices it mentioned? All right. What do they call us? They call us the Black Hebrew Israelites. You know, which is really slander because we don't call ourselves that. You know, let's look at the definition of Black Hebrew Israelites. All right, it says Black Hebrew Israelites are groups of African Americans who use or who believe that they are the descendants of the ancient Israelites. To varying degrees, the Black Hebrew Israelites incorporate certain aspects of the religious beliefs and practices of both Christianity and Judaism, though they have created their own interpretation of the Bible. All right, so that's what they say that we are, man. You know, let's go to this etymology real quick. Why do they call us Black Hebrew Israelites? To demonize us, man. Because number one, first of all, we already understand that every so-called Israelite isn't even so-called black, all right? You know, and even these groups that they're speaking of, they tell you that it's the so-called black, Hispanic, and Native American, all right? You know, so that alone, where it says African Americans, is already, you know, incorrect. Let's go to etymology real quick. All right, this is for the word black. You see this word? All right, now watch this. Meaning fear. Century figurative senses often come from the notion of without light, moral, or spiritual. So they're trying to say we don't have any light, you know, and if, for those who know, light is a representation of knowledge. We have no morals, or we're not spiritual, you know. Latin, niger, you know, which is really the N word, had many of the same figurative senses: gloomy, unlucky, bad, wicked, maliciousness. All right, you know, black flag flown especially by pirates as a signal of no mercy. My bad. You know, so that is why they call us this, man. We don't even call ourselves Black Hebrew Israelites, man. You know, and by the way, black isn't a race, man. You know, for those who don't know. All right, watch this real quick. You know, you see this? This is a Chinese man, all right? And nowhere in the world where these people call themselves yellow, all right? Where these people call themselves yellow, all right? You know, they're not going to call themselves yellow, and if you call them that, they would look at you like you're crazy. You know, now we got people saying that they're black, man. No, you're not, man. Black is just a color. All right, you got Hamites who are black, man. All right, you got Hamites that are black. You know, but anyway, that's a whole. All right, you got Hamites that are black. You know, but anyway, that's a whole other video. Point is, they would never call themselves that. You know, they even call the Native American. Watch this. You know, they would call these people this man. You know, they would call these people this man. Back in the world, they called him the red man, which is not. They would call these people. You know, back in the world, they called him the red man, which is not true. You know, and they would never call themselves red man. You know, we already know who the true red man is. You know, but anyway, and we already know who the true red man is anyway. Oh, let's see this. He's probably gonna give me the damn rapper. Yeah. You see that? They even still got this madness, red man, moist snuff. You know, bunch of lies. Watch this. You know. Matter of fact, I'll do one better. Matter of fact, I'll do one better. Bear with me. Red all over like an hairy garment. All right.
Red, but anyway.
Red, but anyway.
So when they use the word black, point being.
So there you go.
When they use the word black.
But anyway, so when they use the word black, point being, when they use the word black, they're not going on the color spec. Even let me go and deal with this. Yes, I know the word black is in the scriptures. My skin is black, Job. But anyway, when they use the word black, they're mentioning this back to this etymology, which is fierce, terrible, wicked. So this brings me to my next point. Let me close this. Which brings me to my next point. Black Lives Matter. Watch this. So when they really say that Black Lives Matter, and we all know that this place is funded, we all know that Black Lives Matter is funded by a so-called Caucasian, Y'all can look that up on your own, but so when they say Black Lives Matter and all this, that really means this. This is why they say black, man. And the wicked lives do matter in this world, man. This is why this world's got to go. But anyway, no, you are not so-called black. The so-called Asians don't call themselves yellow. The native man doesn't call himself red. That's madness, man. Like, this video is not even going to be too long. I just wanted to touch on those points. I'll get one more thing, I'll get one more. Watch this. The Black Sabbath. Let's see this. I'll get one more if I close. See, now I don't want to load all of a sudden. You see that? They're kind of freezing up on me. I guess I'll kind of freeze. I gotta end the video, but hopefully my point has been made. That no, we don't subscribe to this. This is madness. Oh, okay, here we go. The Black Sabbath. All right. Now watch this. The Black Sabbath Witchcraft. The witches' Sabbath. You see that? Sabbath witches were summoned. Black arts in addition to the Sabbath. Witchcraft and Satan. So that's why they call us black, man, to discredit us, man. So that's pretty much it on that. I'll go back to this one last time. You see the color of sin. You see that? That's what they mean when they call you black, man. That's why they call them Black Hebrew Israelites. Even though Israelites don't even call themselves black, So that's witchcraft and all that stuff. But anyway, and back to here, when this says my skin is black, he's describing his skin. He doesn't say, it's just a description of his pigmentation. He's dark skinned. That's why when you go to this word, let me go and get this too. But he would call himself an Israelite, because he's an Israelite. But let's go ahead and get this real quick. Black, a surname of Simeon. He was probably so called from his dark complexion, right? But he would still call himself an Israelite because that's what he is. He would never say, I'm black. I'm a so-called black man. He said, I'm an Israelite. But anyway, that's pretty much it on that. I kind of rambled on, but hopefully that was edifying. And with that, I'll say peace to the 12. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right, peace.